Hi, my name is Dr. Dominik Lausch. I'm the CEO of DENKweit. So we are a German-based company who is specialized in doing vision AI technology, and our goal is to take away all the complexity of vision AI technology from our customer. What I would like to show here is a plug and play and um, completely finished solution to do street inventory without any AI training, errors, and it's immediate scalable and can be introduced in any product and service. You can get this document, what you can see here. So I want to focus on the most essential points. So your daily problem is that you do have a high data volume, so you have millions of images which you have to feud, and you have to assign the signs, and you have to transfer into GIS catalogs, and it is a manual effort. It's an immense manual effort. So you need a lot of personnel, and it's quite time consuming, and you have a quality assurance problem. On top, you need also personnel which is qualified. Then you have changing catalogs by time and by location. So there are always coming new signs into the catalogs. Some are removed. And if you want to think about going to other countries, then of course every country has an own kind of a catalog. What we have developed is DENK Match AI. We can what we do is actually we compare the images with a standard catalog which we have simply downloaded and can simply always download from in Germany, for example, from the German government. And this happens in milliseconds. There's no training, so you can always change the catalog by simply changing folders. It's really like you have a folder where the example images are in, and it's a clear decision without um, any false positives. And this is what I want to show to you. So how does it work? As I mentioned, we have a object detection which simply finds street signs. Let's say we overdo the detection because we don't have false positives, which I show afterwards. So it's a very stable network finding simply signs. And then we compare the found sign with a catalog by a own developed matching technology. So, and then we know exactly what it is. At the end, you can output the result via simply SDK. So you can get the annotated images or the structured data, which means the type, position, and so on. And it's very secure. So I just want to emphasize again, it doesn't matter how often the object or the sign occurs on the streets. So the technology is as accurate for signs which are often visible, and also for signs which are very rare, which probably are used only in one time in the country. So and the confidence is super high, often way above 99%. We don't have false positives, since if it finds a sign where there's no comparable object, no sign in the catalog, then of course we know it's a false positive, and it's extremely like 0% to 99%. So it's extremely clear what you can see here or here. And you can also combine it with our OCR. So it means we put all the signs where are text on it, which has no own number. In Germany, we call this additional signs. We put into a class, and then you can read out what is written on the sign. So it is super fast. So we assume that you use about 6 to 30 seconds per image, even if you have a qualified personnel, which you need because he has to know the catalog. And it takes a lot of time if there's a raw image. You need a lot of people to do it. You have a very high error rate, especially with volume. So if it's a lot, and you always have new catalogs by time or by location. DENK Match AI works at about 40 milliseconds per image with a really standard GPU. You can always throw hardware on it. It's fully automated. We have always very high confidence levels, and you can change the catalog in actually in seconds by changing the or file structure where you compared. So please contact me if you are interested. It's all about the first discussion. We are happy to do a first demo for you. Then we assume that we start a pilot, and at the end we integrate it into the product. At the end, I want to show to you like a receipt how this can look like. That's a very small company in Germany. They have integrated this into their product to care about catalogs and cities. And here you can see this is the original sign, and this is live, so you see what is recognized here. For example, here you can go on here. Let me go further. This sign. Then you have here another sign, and for example here this park sign. This is a sign where for example there's text on it, and this is something which is not in the German catalog included. And this is quite an interesting example. I did a screenshot that you have an idea how this looks like, and this is what the AI gets, and it recognizes it correctly. And that's, by the way, that's how the catalog looks like, which we introduce into the matching AI. All right. Please contact me if you're interested. I'm looking forward to a discussion, and have a nice day.